welcome to Yoga with Jennifer. Today we'll be doing some chair yoga, which is perfect for desk workers. If you sit at a desk all day long, you probably are hunched over your keyboard and curling through your spine. Some chair yoga is just something you can do at your desk when you have a few moments in between meetings or after you finish a project. Alright, so now we're going to do some chair yoga. For chair yoga, you want a chair that does not have wheels, that's not going to move when you lean on it or when you move around. So just any sort of chair that has stable legs that you're not going to just start sliding across the floor in. So we're going to start seated on our chair. The first thing we're going to do with chair yoga is just some neck circles. So you're going to drop your chin to your chest, slowly circle towards the right, all the way around. Do this a few times. If there's anywhere in particular that feels a little tense, you can hold there a little longer. Next time you're at the center, switch directions. Go towards the left and around. When you're even, just return to sitting normally in the chair. One of the things that happens when we sit at our desk all day is that we're kind of hunched forward. So we're going to do some shoulder circles backwards. So you're going to lift your shoulders up towards your ears and drop them down the back. Lift up and towards the back. All right, so when you're feeling pretty good with that, we're going to move into some more yoga poses in the chair. So we're going to start with our hands on our knees or on our thighs. We're going to do a cat-cow pose in a seated position. So this is where you're curving your spine forward and back. So you're going to curve looking down towards your legs and then stretch through the chest, look up towards the ceiling. Curl through the spine on an exhale. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Bending and flexing through the spine the entire time. Two more here. Return to center. We're going to lift our arms up and overhead. If your chair has arms, you can grab onto one of the arms. If it doesn't, just bring your right hand down towards the bottom of the chair and then stretch up through the left side and bend towards the right. Stretch through that side, breathing deeply the whole time. Your next inhale, bring the right hand up to meet the left. Left hand down to that armrest or the bottom of the chair. Stretch up through the right side and bend over. On your next inhale, bring the left hand up to meet the right. Both hands can come back down. So we're going to be twisting again. If you have an armrest, you can grab onto that armrest. If you don't have an armrest, you can grab onto your leg or the chair, whatever's most comfortable for you. So we're going to straighten through our spine, twist towards the right. Your left hand can come to your leg, the armrest, the chair, whatever is comfortable. Your right hand can come to the back of the chair behind you to help twist a little bit. You can go as deep as you want, so you can look straight towards the right side. You can twist further behind you and look over your shoulder, whatever is comfortable. Untwist towards center. Same thing on the other side. Your right hand will come to the armrest, your leg, or the chair, and your left hand will come behind you. Make sure you straighten through your spine so that you're protecting your spine as much as possible. Again, you can look straight towards the left or over your shoulder behind you. Untwist, return to center. So you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. You want to flex through your right foot to help protect your ankle and your knee as much as possible. So if this is enough for you, it is for a lot of us. We can just stay right here. If you need a little bit more stretch through the leg here, through the hip too, you can lean forward over your leg. Keep your spine as straight as possible. You can look down or straight ahead, whatever is most comfortable. On your next breath, straighten through the spine if you are leaning forward. Unwind your legs, return your right foot to the floor. We're going to do the left side. It's okay if these sides feel different, if you can do different things on them. So you'll bring your left ankle over your right knee, flex through that foot. If you're feeling a stretch through the leg and the hip here, great. If not, you can start to slowly fold forward a little bit over it, looking straight ahead or down at the floor, whatever is easiest for you. Don't forget to breathe here. On your next breath, straighten through your spine, unwind your legs, return both feet to the floor. All right, so now we're gonna be moving into some standing poses, but keeping our chair with us. So you're going to stand right next to the chair. We're going to be doing triangle pose, but using our chair as a prop. If you've gone to a yoga class in person before, you've probably done this all the way down to the floor or with a block, but this just helps bring the ground up a little bit higher. So you're gonna start with your legs kind of in a triangle. So you can see my legs here in a triangle. So your left leg will be towards the chair with your feet pointing towards that chair. The right leg will be along the mat. You're going to put your arms out in a T shape, bend forward over that left leg and tilt down so that your left hand is on the chair. Your right hand can come up at an angle above your head. Strengthen through your core and bring yourself back up into standing. Your arms can come down. I'm going to move to the other side of the chair and we'll do the other side. So on this side, your left leg will be along the mat and your right toes will be pointed forward towards the chair, your legs in a triangle position. You're going to bring your arms up into a T position, lean forward towards that right side, tilting forward so that your right hand comes to the chair. Your left arm is up overhead. Strengthen through your core, bring yourself back up into standing. All right, so this next one we're gonna do tree pose. It's a balancing pose. It's really important that you're not using a chair with wheels, otherwise you will fall over. So you're going to be grabbing onto the back of the chair with one hand. I'm gonna be using my right hand right now. You're going to be planting your right leg into the floor, bringing your left leg onto toes, either on your ankle, your calf, or all the way up on your inner thigh. Whatever you're able to do is totally fine. Your other arm, your left arm in this case, will come up and overhead, and we're balancing on our right leg. The chair is here for balance and to just help provide a little bit more stability. Make sure you're standing up tall through the spine. Your next inhale, bring your arm back down, lower your left leg to the floor. We're going to do the other side. So on this side, your left hand will be on the chair, your left leg will be on the ground, and you will bring your right toes either onto the ankle with the toes still on the ground, the calf, or the inner thigh. Just make sure you're not putting pressure on your knee here. Your right arm will come up and overhead, and you'll be balancing in tree pose. Make sure you're strengthening through your spine, using that chair for support. On your next inhale, bring your arm back down, lower your right leg to the floor.